Hey y'all, it's grumpy old vapor. Sorry, I don't look like myself. I need my glasses on so I look like the old man that I am. Hell, not that the hair don't tell you that already. I'm not that old, but I've always worn a hat or bandana or something. Hold on a minute. There we go. Now I look like me. I'm I am a little grumpy tonight. I've I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube and all these other places and everything. Sorry, I gotta get rid of that. Let's just let's just do that. Okay. Now I don't have that. I still got some kind of. Oh, that's no, that's me. See that right there? That's me. That's a reflection off my phone. Um. Anyway, I am a grumpy old man. I'm not that old, really. I'm only 54 years old, but I started smoking originally probably when I was, let me think. Sorry, got a little in my throat. I started smoking originally when I was probably 15, 16, somewhere around there. And I smoked for a long time. I got married in 1989. And that makes me sound really old. 1989. No, I got married in 89 to my ex wife. And we were married for maybe a year, and she decided she wanted to quit smoking. I'm like, all right, cool, quit. I don't give a shit what you do. I did, you know. We were kind of like newlyweds. I was 25 years old. I quit smoking. I quit smoking for 6 years. I quit. I quit for 6 years. That's a long time. You know how I quit smoking? I just woke up one morning. I'm like, she had this little calendar thing in the kitchen. She put a little sticker on there every day that wasn't smoking. So I got up one day. I'm like, I think I'm gonna quit smoking. So I did. I just told myself, I don't need a fucking cigarette. I don't want to quit, but in order to help her not smoke, to make her quitting easier, I quit. Cold turkey. Cold turkey, I quit smoking. Just gave them up. And I kept telling myself, if I want a cigarette, you know what? I could stop at any gas station on my way to work, on my way home from work, anytime, anywhere, and I can buy me a pack of cigarettes and I can smoke. I didn't feel like it. I didn't want to, so I didn't. That worked well. I quit for 6 years. 6 years I quit smoking. Worked out pretty good. I also at the time started going to church, hallelujah. Um, Quit drinking. Didn't drink a drop of alcohol for probably 5, 6 years. I don't know how long it was. It was a while. And then time come along. This was in the early '90s. Internet and all that. AOL. There was a little online thing called Prodigy. Well, she was on Prodigy, and she met a guy. Lived in Tennessee. We lived in Indiana. She decided she wanted to be with this guy over me. Okay, whatever turns you on, whatever floats your boat, girl. So wow, look at the difference I can do with the lighting. That's pretty cool. Anyway, she decided to go move in with this guy down in Tennessee, and that was fine. She was gone for a little while, and then she called me up one day, and she's like, "I need your help. Can uh, can you come get me?" I was still living in our house that we'd bought together because she left. I didn't. She took the kids and left. They weren't my kids; they were her kids. I don't have any kids personally. Never have, never will. I'm 54 years old. Why would I have a fucking kid now? Fuck that. So anyway, she took the kids, moved to Tennessee. About a year later, maybe 6 months, I don't know what it was. She calls me up. She says, "Can you come help me?" It was right after her birthday, which I have no fucking clue what time of year that was. But I, she's like, "He hit me on my birthday. He hit me. He beat me." He didn't beat her. He smacked her. She probably fucking deserved it. Be honest. She probably did. So I went and got her. I still wasn't smoking at that time. Um, Come back. We got remarried. Um, Still wasn't smoking. And then she went fucking nuts. Well, actually, women don't go nuts. They're naturally born that way. The secret, women are born crazy. And anyway, I got 5 sisters and a mother. I can testify to that. If anybody knows how crazy women are, I know. Trust me. So anyway, she started driving me crazy. I went to a bar one night and I was sitting there. I was ready. I was on my way out. I'm done. Gotta go. Actually, it was probably 4 or 5 years into our marriage. Anyway, I'm sitting in this bar and I got a beer in my hand. Okay. Now it's a bourbon, but I had a beer in my hand. I'm like, holy, this is good stuff, man. I said, but there's something missing here. This hand has nothing to do. I got the beer here. This is bourbon. That was a beer. And this hand had nothing to do. It was bored. What do I do? Pick my nose? No. Took my finger in my ear? Sing ting-a-ling-a-loo? Benny Hill. No. There was a cigarette machine over in the corner. I think they were like $2 a pack, whereas then you could buy a pack probably for less than $1. They were like $2 a pack. It was a booby bar. Strip club, okay? Excuse the fuck out of me. It was a strip club. I went over there to that cigarette machine, bought me a pack of cigarettes, opened them up, lit that cigarette up, smoked that cigarette, and it tasted so good. Oh my God, I'd missed that taste for so long. Well, I smoked from that time, and it was probably 90. That's about 95, 96 when I had that cigarette, and I kept smoking. I'd been smoking for a long time before that, and I quit for 6 years, and I started smoking again. Well, quitting the first time was a piece of cake. It's like, I'm done with this. Throw them away. Don't ever want another one. Done with it. I can go buy one if I want it, but I don't want it. Well, I went on and met my current wife, Linda, and she smoked, which, perfect match. I smoked, she smoked, all good. We both kept talking about quitting. Never did. So I probably smoked. We've been married now for 19 years. In about 3 months' time from now, it'll be 19 years. Smoked the whole time, so I was 19. Is 25 years probably I smoked this time. Well, it's a lot harder to quit. We kept talking about it. We both need to quit. She'd get sick, I'd get sick, couldn't breathe, wake up in the morning, light that cigarette up, cough, and hack your fucking head off for a half hour or an hour before it finally get, after about 4 cigarettes, it's like, yeah, good shit, man. I love it. My dad always told me, we always told my dad when he'd be sitting there coughing, Dad, why don't you quit smoking? Because I like it. I love it. I like the taste of it. That was me. I was my dad. Oh my God, what a fucking idiot I was. And, God rest your soul, Daddy. He's in heaven now, and he quit probably 6, 7 years before he died. But he was an idiot too, because he kept coughing and hacking and choking and gagging and saying he loved it. I used to say, I love the taste of cigarettes. I love cigarettes. I like cigarettes. I like smoking. I love smoking. I like the taste of them. They're just awesome. Can't beat them. What was I a fucking fool? Now I can't stand the smell of them. I don't like the smell of people coming in from out of the cold with the cigarette on them. So anyway, I tried vaping probably about 4 years ago. Let's see this, 7, 8, 9, about 3 years ago. I tried quitting. I tried vaping. I bought me a little, I don't know what it was. It was a little black pen vape, refillable tank. I used some RY4, which was a tobacco caramel flavored. I don't know what nicotine level it was. It didn't even say. It didn't even know, because some guy made it in his fucking kitchen. But it was good. I liked it. It was a mouth to lung. I used up that bottle of juice he gave me. I'm going to call it liquid. That bottle of liquid he gave me. I used it up, and I didn't. He disappeared. I didn't know where he went. He went to Florida or something. I don't know. But I didn't know there were shops that sold this crap. Holy shit! There's places that sell this stuff. You can buy it. That's crazy. I turned back to cigarettes. What do I need a vape for? I had people that were vaping. They're like, Steve, you need to give that up. You need to give these vapes a chance. I'm like, man, I tried them. I had a couple other vapes in between then. A little silver pen style. Not bad. Couple other ones besides that. My wife had a couple, 2 or 3 of them. And then I bought this mod box. It was an A2 Marauder. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of an A2 Marauder. It was pretty good. Worked good. Bought a tank for it. Lasted for about a month. Gave it up again. Well, then back in 2018, November 22nd, 2018, my wife went to the hospital with pneumonia. A week before that, she was sick. She had pneumonia probably for a month. At least 2 weeks before she went in the hospital. And she was in the hospital for 3 weeks. She's in the hospital for 3 weeks. And I'm sitting around the house. I'm smoking cigarettes still, I'm sitting there one night, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, you know what? I got that vape in there. I got this mod box, this A2 Marauder thing. I got it out, charged it up, found some old juice we had in the bedroom. It was probably 2 years old, tobacco flavored, nasty ass shit. Put it in there, started vaping with it. I'm like, this ain't bad. It ain't bad. I took it to work with me. I used it a little bit, smoked a little bit, used it a little bit, smoked a little bit, and not bad. Not bad at all. Not good enough. So then I'm like, you know what? I got to do better. I got to quit smoking. So I went down to the local vape shop, looked up vaping on there, and it showed me all the shops around. They sold me this box, a different tank that I'd left at work today, so I can't show you that one. And they asked me, they said, "Do you like what kind of flavor do you like?" Well, I traded him that box. He gave me this Taro, Aspire Celio, I think, Pro tank, mesh coil tank, two batteries, and a bottle of liquid. Bottle of liquid. Cost me about 135 bucks. Like that. That's good. Well, I'm vaping this, and I was coughing my head off. I ended up smoking a pack of cigarettes that day. The next morning, I got up and I'm like, I gotta get something better. So I got up that morning and I went to the hospital, seeing the wife, sat with her for a little bit, told her I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm gonna start vaping. She's like, "Well, that's good. I'm proud of you." With that evening, I left work. I went back to that vape shop, and I went in. I told the guy that, I said, "This ain't fucking working. It ain't doing it." He's like, "It's working. Well, that's great." I said, "No, no, no." I said, "It ain't working. It's not working at all. It sucks. I'm coughing my head off. I can't. I hate it." He said, "Well, what's the problem?" I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "Possibly the nicotine level, because I bought a 6 nic, but I think it was more the fruit. It was a blue raspberry crap. Paid $10 for a 60 mil bottle from a vape shop. That's nothing. It was some crap he was trying to get rid of, is what it was." I still go to that vape shop, although I don't know why, because he should never sold me that. But I go, there's another vape shop, and I can't stand those people there either. There is one in town in Beech Grove. It seems like a good shop. I really like them. She's been in business for 6 years. These other two guys, they're probably fly-by-nights. They don't give a fuck. All they want to do is try to make their money back that they invested into this business. I get that. That's cool. I understand. I'm not as fat as I look on this video. Trust me. Anyway, so I told him, I said, "What have you got in a cream flavor, a dessert flavor?" He sold me some, it wasn't the strawberry cheesecake. It was, I can't remember the exact flavor, but it was good. It worked. I emptied my tank out, I bought some new coils, put a new coil in, emptied that tank out, cleaned it up real good, put that stuff in there. That night that I went and bought that, before I cleaned the tank out and everything, I smoked a pack of cigarettes. The next day I got up, I'm like, I had 2 cigarettes left in that pack. I got up that morning, I smoked one of those 2 cigarettes. Grabbed the vape, grabbed the juice, took off, went to the hospital to see the wife again, left there, feeling good. I took that 1 cigarette left in that pack, put it in the console of my truck, and it sat there for a month. I'm like, I'm going to keep that cigarette there just in case. It was kind of a reminder. I never smoked it. About a month later, I took that cigarette out of my console. I said, "That's it. I'm done." I threw it away. I said, "I'm never, ever, ever going back." And I haven't. I have not had a cigarette for 61 days now. High five to me. 61 days without a cigarette. I think that's pretty fucking awesome. Just my personal opinion. I've got 5 different flavors now. 6. Take that back. I've got a black tea that at first I didn't like. Kind of like it now. I've got 3 tanks coming soon in the mail. I've got 3 tanks currently. No, I've got 3 atomizers coming in the mail soon. Currently, I have 3 tanks. I'm kind of over the sub-ohm thing. I've got a dripper right now. Cannot remember the name of it. It's a Geek Vape. Braun, maybe? That might be it. I can't remember. A little short, stubby dripper atomizer. It's got a squonk pin, but I don't have a squonk box. That will be my next purchase. But I got these 3 drippers coming. I've got a drop dead rabbit, I got a drop, and I've got a recurve. All 3 coming. My wife's like, why are you spending so much money on all this? And I told her, I said, look, babe, I spent $50, $55, $56 a cart 2 times a week. It's over $100 a week spending on them cigarettes. This week I've spent almost 100. So I've spent about a carton of cigarettes this week. Other weeks I've bought some e-juice and spent, $20, $30, $40. Spent $130 on the setup I originally got. Another $30 for this tank. Another $50 for this tank. I think I overpaid for this one because I bought it at a vape shop. I could have bought it online and have it for 30 something. But anyway, I like to support the local vape shops. If I owned a vape shop, I'd want people to support me. So I figure if I spend, a couple $100 a month, that's better than $400 to $500 a month. And that'll slow down because eventually all I'm going to be buying is juice. Well, probably not. Right now it's become more of a hobby for me. I bought a DIY build kit. So I got my pliers, my tweezers, my ceramic tweezers, and like coil master and all that stuff, and about 10 feet of wire, some Canthanol wire that came with it. So I'm going to start making my own coils, and I bought some shit straight from China on Wish.com. There's some pre-made coils, some pretty wild looking, twisted, triple twisted, Clapton, all kinds of different wild shit. I'm going to try some of those coils. I've heard people saying, well, if you're going to use wire from China, good luck to you. You never know what's in there. Maybe, maybe not. If you put it in there and you burn it and you glow it, any impurities in that wire is going to burn out. Any crap in there is going to burn out. If you don't overheat them, you're not going to have a problem. So I don't have a problem with that, but I do want to start buying some good alien wire and build my own coils. I'm considering make my own Clapton. Maybe I don't know. I'm going to get into building. I know that. Maybe I'll build them and sell them. Who knows? If I can do that without having to get a license or something, because nowadays all the regulations and crap is like, I wanted to get a sample box. Can't get it here. I filled out all the crap on their website that said we can't deliver to you because of regulations. I'm like, what fucking regulations are you talking about? I bought grab bags from other companies. Why can't you? Maybe it's regulations in their state, not mine. I don't know. I don't care. As long as I got some good juice, and like I said, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different flavors right now. All of them are sweet, a little too sweet. 7. because I'm going to get this tea back, which I've really enjoyed. This black tea flavor I've got in here. This is all I got left. This is a Digi-Flavor espresso tank. It's a coil. It's a rewickable coil. The bottom part down here, that's where your wick, the bottom of your wick goes. The coil's actually up here. The coil's not sitting in the juice. It works on capillary. It has to suck the juice up into this coil, which you can see the cotton right there. That's just a regular round coil. They sell a Clapton coil, which I had, but the ones that come with it have ceramic, and they suck. They totally suck. I don't know if I'll be able to open this up and show you, or show myself, but it had, see that ceramic? Wait a minute, hold it up a little higher. That ceramic right there on the Clapton, it broke. Pissed me off. I just put it in, tried it a little bit. It had a really good flavor. This thing has really, really good flavor. Really good flavor. But it's a bitch because you gotta, you probably can't see it, but where it kind of angles down on the edge there, that is where your fill line is, kind of. And you don't want to go, you want to stay a little below that, because once you put that bottom of that coil in there, the juice rises, and I filled it up to the bottom of that one time. I put the coil in there, and it's like, it was everywhere. I had to dump it out, what was on the top, because you don't want that. The coil does not actually sit in the fluid, which is kind of good, but it only works on capillary action. The juice has to suck up through the cotton to get to the coil, so you can't hit it, you'll end up dry hitting it. And anybody who knows vaping knows you don't want to dry hit. So anyway, I've rambled on for almost a half an hour now about me quitting smoking. The thing I want to end with is going out of focus. The thing I want to end with is, don't believe the hype that vaping is bad for you. Vaping's not good for you. No, I will totally agree with that. Vaping is not good for you. The only thing good for you is breathing natural, fresh air. And anymore, I'm not too sure that that's good for you. All the shit floating around in our air nowadays. Put a little vape in there with it. Might be better. But I know vaping's not good for you. There are bound to be dangers with it. It's bound to cause some problems. I've heard some stories of doctors telling people with asthma and COPD and stuff that you shouldn't do that because pneumonia, you're breathing in a vapor. And like pneumonia, your lungs are full of fluid. It's a fluid. It's vapor. Vapor is, I'm not sure the definition. I've been having a few too many drinks. I don't know the definition of vapor, but everybody knows what vapor is. It's steam. There we go. Steam. So it's water molecules suspended in the air. That's what creates the cloud. So breathing that in, if you've got pneumonia or anything, that cannot be good for you, obviously. I mean, hello, are you stupid? But studies and research has proven, but not been verified, according to the FDA or anybody else, important. This is 95%. Is it 95? I believe it's 95% less harmful than smoking a cigarette. So I'm going to vape. I'm not going to ever smoke again. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, someday I'll quit doing this too. Maybe not. They may find out it's really not at all harmful for you. And then I'll keep doing it. And even if they don't, I'll still keep doing it. And, if they ever legalize marijuana on the federal level and I can vape it without chance of losing my job because of drug testing, this will be full of THC. Someday, maybe. Until then, I'll stick with my cannoli and 3 milligrams of nicotine. So I hope y'all have a good evening. I hope if you're watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. I may. You don't know. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, I usually start drinking around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. About 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, I may be out in the garage where I can go crazy. I'll have the radio cranked up. I'll be playing air guitar, and who knows what I'll be doing. And I may make another video. If you liked this one, stay tuned. Check out the next one. Love y'all. Be safe. Keep on vaping.